welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we're going to be doing a video dedicated to Lisa Eldridge. I did an entire video last year when she did her new releases of her lip glosses and pencils and some of shades of her new lipstick, of her old lipstick, the velvet lipstick, and I am a huge Lisa Eldridge fan. I have her sweatshirt. I'd be wearing it, but it's very warm, so I'm not. I do. I just love Lisa Eldridge. I've been following her career for a very long time. So I thought, I was trying to figure out the best way to do a video because her new products, her blushes and her highlighters, and I'll talk about the lips and the lip glosses in a minute. I can't show them to you because they literally are going to be brand new. The highlighters and the blushes. Like, she might have sent them out in PR kits to people, but other than that, you know, we don't have them yet. I do have many of her velvet lipsticks, her glosses, and her pencils. So what I thought I would do is talk to you about those, and then we could talk about the glosses. We could talk about the highlighters and the blushes, and we could go through her site because she did announce today, today's Thursday, on her site what they're gonna be. So I waited until she had things on her site so that we could talk about them and I could put them in this video. But I didn't want to wait too long because you can order on Saturday. So I wanted this to go up Friday so you'll have time to go through them all, figure out what you want, and then order on Saturday. So let's go through the highlighters first, okay? So let's look at her site, and hopefully a picture is coming up. There's Crystal Nebula, Cosmic Rose, Solar Light, and Celestial Fire. And she did do a video interview, and I did post it on Instagram, I think. And by the way, my hair is back in a headband because I fell asleep. Okay, so I was very under the weather the other day. It's an understatement to say I was under the weather. I did get up to order my Wayne Gross brushes, just want to say, but yeah, I was not well. I'm fine today, totally fine, but I was not well. So not well. But my hair is like this because I took a shower because it was really bad Tuesday night into Wednesday. I was very sick, and so last night, Wednesday night, I took a shower because I thought, well, maybe I'll feel better like at night. I took a shower and then I passed out. It's out cold, and so my hair was damp, and I had it like curled at the top of my head, and this is what happens when I do that. So, I mean, I can leave it down, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's just a little out of control. So I figure I'll put the headband on and that will keep it away from my lips. Anyway, it's a very long, convoluted story. Let's get to the highlighters. So she will have videos, is my point, when this video goes up. So the Nebula looks to me like a gold. Like it says, it's a light golden champagne, beautifully complements light skin tones. Then we have Cosmic Rose, which is a light medium rosy gold that beautifully complements light to medium skin tones. That's the one I plan on getting. I plan on getting Cosmic Rose. I might get Crystal Nebula as well, but I want Cosmic Rose. Hopefully it doesn't sell out before I can get to it. Solar Light is a medium golden apricot that beautifully complements tanned, olive, and medium skin tones. I am not picking that up. It looks beautiful. Like, you can see the picture. It looks really nice, but I'm not really interested in that. And then Celestial Fire, rich bronze that beautifully complements deep skin tones. So I think it's great. She's got a number of different shades out there so that everyone can enjoy it. Cosmic Rose is the one that I want. And I'll put all the information about, they go live the 29th, which is Saturday, but I'll put the time because she has the time in UK time, and because I haven't felt well lately, my brain is just not processing that right now. It's just not. So I want to make sure it's correct. So I'll flash it down below. All right, so the next we have the blush from within. So these are the new things. It's a hybrid formula with skin blurring technology that's packed naturally powerful actives including rosemary leaf extract, bilberry, and raspberry seed oils. As I've mentioned to you guys, I'm gonna be doing like a blush battle. My Pat McGrath literally just arrived. I get things so much later than everyone else, guys. I think my UPS man, I don't know what I did to him, but he obviously hates me. Literally, like, people in like the state next to me got things 4 days ago. Ordered at the same time I did. I don't know what's happening. I mean, it always happens. I always get things like 3 days later than everyone else. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do, you know, a blush battle. I'll have the Pat McGrath in there, the Chanel, Hermes, Laura Mercier, Dior, Tom Ford, blah, blah, blah. But I'd like to conclude the Lisa Eldridge. The thing is, though, the Lisa Eldridges are cream blushes. And I do feel like I should do 2 different categories. So I think what I'm gonna do is a blush battle with powder and then a separate one with creams. And then I'm also gonna do a top 10 bronzer video as well. And so that's all coming soon. Okay, so let's talk about the blushes. They're in little squeezy tubes, which I think is interesting. I don't think I have a blush that's in a... No, the Chantecaille, the cheek gelées. They're in a squeezy tube. Okay, so we have Pink Soap. I love that name. It's a muted dusty rose which imparts skin with a beautifully subtle warm pink blush. I really want that one. Lighter to medium skin tones. I named it Pink Soap as it reminds me of a bar of soap that sat in my grandmother's bathroom for seemingly years. I really like, hopefully you're seeing a picture. I really like this shade and would really like to pick it up. Dante's Dream is a beautiful tawny rosewood shade that imparts skin with a subtle brownie pink flush. Looks great on light to medium skin tones. I also want this one. I don't need any blush, but I want all of them. I named the shade after a painting by Rossetti that I saw in a gallery as a teenager. I love that. But those are the 2 that I really, really want. Then there's Pink Poetry. It's a warm-toned, bright pink, which imparts the skin with a refreshingly pretty, true pink blush. Works well on all skin tones. Apply the shade a little more sparingly on lighter skin tones. This is one that I would pick up, but really, honestly, it's the first 2 that I really, really want. It looks beautiful, and there's pictures here on the site. I'll put her website with people who are just as pale as I am. In fact, I think paler than I am, and it looks lovely. So like if I can't get the other ones, you never know with this stuff. Lisa Eldridge, because they're limited edition, they do sell out. Like her lipstick shades do sell out. Her last launch wasn't as bad as like her first launch. Her first launch, like everything was gone, like immediately. This last one, I mean, stuff sold out, but at least you had some time. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this because she hasn't had blushes and highlighters before, and I don't know how much stock she has. Mountain Walk, an intense blue-based raspberry pink that imparts skin with a freshly flushed cheek redolent of a brisk walk outdoors. Oh, nice. Works well on all skin tones. Apply the shade sparingly on lighter skin tones. Again, this is a beautiful shade. I think it's really, really pretty, but it's probably not one that I will be drawn to. It's not the one that I'm gonna pick up first. Again, like, who knows what will be available. Island Glow is a warm, bright coral that imparts skin with a deliciously sunny, warm blush. Looks great on olive, medium, and deeper skin tones. She really has tried to, in my opinion, you know, capture a wide variety of skin tones and undertones, and you can see in the pictures that she's tried to do that as well. Venetian Red is a rich red-brown which imparts all skin tones with a red, earthy realness. I'm obsessed with artist pigments, and if I had become a makeup artist, I think I would have been a restorer of old paintings. I'm fascinated by aged pigments and particularly colors used by Renaissance painters. This one is really interesting, the Venetian Red. If you look at it on a skin tone such as mine, it is really beautiful. I don't know with my rosacea if it would work for me, but it is beautiful. So we'll have to see. But again, the ones I want are Dante's Dream and Pink Soap. Those are the ones that call to me. Those are the ones I'm hoping to be able to get. Okay, so lip gloss. So let me show you the lip glosses that I have, and we'll talk about the ones that are coming, and then we'll get to the lips. Okay, so Songbird, Delilah, Charm, Affair, Ribbon, Myth, Muse, Go Lightly, Blush, and Beauty. Now, some of these were available before, and some of these are new. So let me show you. I have Myth, Ribbon, Muse, and Blush. Affair is a shade that I'll show you in the lipstick in a minute that came out last year, last launch. Affair was my favorite shade, and now it's coming out with a lip gloss, so I want that very badly, but we'll get to it in a minute. Songbird is a light beige putty pink inspired by 60s songstresses like Francois Hardy and Jane Birkin, exactly as understated, beguiling, and insouciant as you might imagine. So I love the shade Songbird. It's a beautiful beige putty pink, exactly how she describes it. It's gorgeous. Would love that one. Delilah is a retro-futuristic blue-violet pink, not violet, not violent, violet pink, inspired by gemstones and particularly her violet garnet ring. So this one has like a red, violet, pink, blue shimmer. I am not interested in this one, but I will tell you, like, if you like pinky pink, this is your shade. Next is Charm. Charm is a bubblegum pink for all the candy loving girls. Spun sugar with a hint of pearl. This is actually really pretty, and it is pinky pink. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I for some reason do like it. I don't know. Affair. Okay, now Affair is an earthy soft caramel brown with easygoing cool girl vibes. So let me show you Affair. Now the lipsticks I have are all the velvet lipsticks. We're gonna talk in a minute about the lipsticks that she's coming out with in this launch. They are not the velvet lipsticks because these are the summer lipsticks. So here's Affair on my lips. One of the few mattes that I actually like in the world, by the way. So this is Affair. And it's perfect. It's like the perfect shade. So she also says it's a wonderful sticky toffee shade. Absolutely love the shade. I absolutely want this in the gloss. Okay, Ribbon. Ribbon is a very bright red. A bold universal red with a hint of blue. Okay, so I have Ribbon gloss right here. This is not a new shade, but it's a red. A universal red with a hint of blue. I would agree with her about the universal nature of this shade, but I never like to use the word universal. It just makes me uncomfortable because I feel like it's so, I mean, that's a tough one, right? Because that means it has to work for everyone. And I don't know if there's anyone that can do that or any shade, but it is very flattering on a lot of different people. So I do love the shade. I do love this color. I already have it, but if you're interested in Ribbon, it's a good choice. Okay, Myth. Let me show you Myth. I have Myth, don't I? Yes, I have Myth. Now, if you want to see these on my lips, I'm going to be linking the video above if I haven't linked it already, where I showed you these. So that's why I'm not trying them all on again. But I do have the video that has them all on my mouth. So you can see that video. But that is Myth. And Myth is a wildly vivid mulberry tone. I think that's a good description. Muse. Muse is my favorite gloss from her because Affair didn't exist yet, and now it's about to. Muse is an immaculate smoky rosewood. It's just a beautiful shade. It is a smoky rosewood. I've actually used this a lot, like for Zoom calls. I haven't been able to wear it outside, but soon. That's Muse. And again, I will have linked the video that has all of these on my mouth. Okay, Go Lightly. I do not have that shade. Don't have it. Go Lightly is an insanely pretty salmon pink coral shade inspired by one of the shades in Lisa's vintage collection. Redolent of early 1960s Hollywood. When I see this shade on like my skin tone, like she's got a bunch of different models, I really like this. And this shade I know was available in a lipstick, and I don't have it, but I heard people absolutely love this shade. So I think I'm gonna pick up this one as well in the gloss. The next one is Blush, which again I have, and I will show you. Blush is a beautiful, beautiful color. It is a cool toned pink berry. Isn't that pretty? Inspired by the flush painterly hues of Rococo artists such as Watteau, Fragonard, and Boucher. So I really like that shade. I think it's a really pretty shade. It looks really nice on. And then the last one, Beauty, is a new wave, vibrant rose pink. Blue undertones lend to a fresh innocence. Think of Jean Seberg in A Bout de Souffle, which I have not seen. I don't know that. I don't know that one. And I'll put the ribbon up there as well, even though I have it on my lips so you guys can see it. So of the ones that I just talked about, the ones that are new are Affair, Charm, Delilah, and Songbird. Of the new ones, I want to get Songbird and Affair. Those are the two that I am most interested. Songbird and Affair are like my thing. And I admit they're both neutrals, so it's not a huge shock. But I think I also want to get the Go Lightly, even though that's not new. I did not pick that up last time, and I think it is pretty. So I think I might get that. All right. So now let's go into the new lipsticks. The lipstick that I showed you, Affair, in the gloss that I want to get, this is a velvet lipstick. All lipsticks I have from her are velvet lipsticks. The ones that she's coming out with for this launch are her luxurious lucent lip colors. These did come out, it was like a spring launch, I think, or maybe it was summer, and I didn't get any of them. And at the time, I just was like not, I had too much, I didn't have a channel. Is really the bottom line. And so I didn't get any. But basically they are creamy, you know, luxurious lipsticks, which are not the velvet formula. And so she describes this as luxurious lucent lip colors, semi-sheer coverage lipsticks with a satin finish. Delivering in one swipe, you can also build the color to create a more radiantly polished look. 7 perfect shades: Painterly, Spirited Away, Rose Official, Kitten Mischief, Dance Card, Love of My Life, and Atomic Cherry. I love her names. Now again, I don't have any of these formulas, so I cannot show them to you. The lipsticks, the ones that I have, and again, I linked that video, so I showed all of these lipsticks. I have a number of velvet lipsticks, and I also have her liner, they all fall down. I also have her liners. That's not included in this release. So if you want to see the liners again, link to the video, watch the video that I posted at some point during this. Maybe I'll just post it a couple of different times. I don't have this formula, so I don't have any of these shades. But I am going to go through the shades, and we'll talk about the descriptions and the ones that I'm going to pick up, so if I can. The first is Dance Card. It's a pink, peachy coral hue inspired by lipsticks from the late 50s and early 60s. Hopefully, again, you're seeing a picture. I really like this shade. It looks really pretty. A pink peachy coral. I mean, awesome. Kitten Mischief. This is the one she used in the video that I'm talking about that I linked. It's a playful, light, buttery caramel pink tone that has a delicious peach, I love these descriptions, peachy, toffee, easygoing kissability. Yeah, I definitely want this shade. I want Kitten Mischief. That one just is like right up my alley. Spirited Away is a modern rosewood which traverses the color spectrum from brown to red to pink with a warm tone underscoring, enhancing natural lip tone with a touch of vibrancy. I actually really like this one. I think this looks beautiful. I love Spirited Away. This is gonna be a problem for me because I don't need like 19 lipsticks. Rose Official is a alluring classic blue base, light to medium rose pink. Probably not one I'm gonna get. Painterly is a chiaroscuro tint inspired by age-old artist pigments. A deep mauve chocolate hue with a blue undertone enhances lip tone for a just bitten look. I absolutely love this shade, this Painterly shade. I think this is gonna look good on a host of different people, and it's stunning. If I get nothing else, I want the Painterly one. I think it's the most unique of all the shades that she's coming out with in this lipstick line. Atomic Cherry is a fruit punch cocktail of an orangey red. Again, I love orangey reds. I bet you this is beautiful, but it's not what I'm like leaning towards in when I'm gonna, if I limit it, because which I need to limit it. And then Love of My Life is a vibrant rosy pink, not too blue, not too red, managed to sit right between the two. Modern sheeny flush of bright pink to the lips. I don't think this is one actually that I am interested in. It's a pinky pink, not really my thing. So what I wanted to do today really was just to go through all of those with you, which is why I waited until all these were available on our site. Talk a little bit about the formulas as well. We'll get into that in a second. And just go through with you the things that I'm picking up. And of course, as soon as I have them, I will do reviews. What I would tell you though, and I greatly appreciate everyone who has like gotten in touch with me about reviews I've done, and they're gonna wait for my review to pick up a collection, and that's incredibly sweet. And it really means a lot to me that you all think so highly of me that you would listen to anything I say. No, but honestly, it does mean a lot, and I greatly appreciate that. But I would tell you, I wouldn't necessarily do that in this case. And what I mean by that is, these are very limited edition. This is not Chanel. This is not Dior. There's not a huge batch of makeup being made. Lisa Eldridge makes a small batch of limited editions, and she comes out with the releases. It's basically twice a year, like a summer and a winter. Summer, fall, whatever you want to call it. But spring, fall, I don't know, but twice a year. And most of the items sell out. And sometimes she brings back shades and sometimes she doesn't. So what I don't want anyone to feel like is that they're waiting until my review goes up for them to decide to buy. I'm also not trying to pressure you into buying something you don't want to buy. Please don't ever feel like you know, it's gonna be gone and you have to get it. It's makeup, you don't need it. None of us needs it. But if you want it and you've been waiting for the next Lisa Eldridge launch, or let's say you missed out on fall and you heard all the great things, or you bought one thing and you loved it so much that you want more, I just want to make it clear that this is truly limited edition. This is not like other limited editions where they bring it back 2 months later. Lisa Eldridge she's Lisa Eldridge. She's a small shop, and I don't know what she's bringing back and what she doesn't, to be honest with you. So that being said, the lip glosses. You've been watching me wear this velvet ribbon for the last couple of minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. The gloss is a beautiful gloss. It goes on really easily. I don't have a lip liner on, guys. It just looks nice on the lip. It's comfortable. It's opaque, but it's not too opaque. It's not at all sticky. It doesn't form in the corners of your mouth. It's a really good gloss. Like, it's a really, really good gloss. The shade, like I said, that I've pretty much been wearing is Muse, just because it's just easy to wear because it's a neutral. But the ribbon is a great red. It goes for most people. You know, I like all the shades. And I'm so excited about Fair. You don't have any, I mean, like, you don't know how excited I am. Songbird is the other one I'm really excited about. So excited. Now, I also have her liners. The shades I have are Blush, Myth, Muse, and Ribbon. So they match the glosses. I thought they did, but I wanted to check. She did not re-release liners. Maybe she'll do that in the fall when she does more velvet lipsticks. If she does, I hope she does. I don't know. And so I love all those shades. Those are all great shades. You saw them on my arm. You saw the Affair lipstick. So that's, the gloss should look similar, because when I did the video where I did the glosses and the lipsticks, you can see the shades are pretty spot on. Like, they look like the corresponding lip. I can't speak to the blushes or the highlighters because they're gonna be brand new and I haven't used them before. But I will say that everything that Lisa Eldridge has done, I've loved. Her liners are great. They stay on, they're really comfortable. Her glosses, like I said, you can see, they stay on, they're beautiful, they're comfortable. They have a pretty gloss to them, but they also dye down well. They don't get like sticky or like separate. They just sort of dissipate, which is nice. The velvets are the only lipsticks. They're the only matte lipsticks that I could say I love. There are matte lipsticks that I like and that I do use. There's a couple of them actually, but these I love. They don't feel like matte lipsticks because they're not. They're velvet. They're not matte lipsticks. They're velvet lipsticks and they're unique. I love them. So I'm sure I'm gonna love the Lucent lip colors as well. But again, these are gonna be semi-sheer, so it's gonna be a different formula, and I haven't tried them, so I don't wanna lie and be like, oh yeah, they're gonna be great. I don't know. They could be bad. But I think they're gonna be great because I trust in Lisa Eldridge. Of the lip glosses, I plan to pick up, like I said, at least the two. I'd like to get Go Lightly because Go Lightly was a shade that was in, I think it was a Lucent lip color, I'm not sure, but I think that was the formula. She doesn't have it this year. It's not on this list, but I do know a lot of people really like that shade, and so that's gonna be in a gloss. I think I'm gonna get that. The highlighter, I'm gonna get the, I think it was Cosmic Rose, the pinky one. The blushes, there's two blushes that I really like that I'm gonna try to get, and we'll see how well that goes. And then here in the semi-sheer, I think I want Kitten Mischief, but I really want Painterly. Like, that is the one I want more than anything else. Painterly just looks really interesting to me. Really interesting. Spirited Away is a really nice rosewood. That looks interesting. Dance Card, Pink Peachy Coral, you know, beautiful. So honestly, it's gonna be tough, but if I could only get two, if like I'm like rushing and they're all selling out, I'm gonna go for Painterly and Kitten Mischief first. This is just my take on what I'm gonna buy. So I'll be really interested in hearing what you guys are interested in picking up, if anything. I will have all the information below about her website and the shades and all of that good stuff, and any videos that she links. I'll make sure are up. And you know, none of this is, no promos, no affiliates, just I love Lisa Eldridge. That's all. I will have all the information about what's on my face other than my lips when I put the description box together. But really, I just wanted an opportunity to talk to you guys all about this before it launches tomorrow. Hopefully this goes up on Friday when it's supposed to. As soon as I, place the order, as soon as I hit that button, I will let you all know. I'm very excited. And as soon as I get them, of course, I will do a review for all of you. I think that's it. I think that's all today, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.